Alright, so today we're gonna work on, I really just wanna work on your proper swing, your footwork, and I wanna work on your serve. Just the form. Remember how we was doing the other night with your form? Up to the Hello, just a quick update from our last conversation. What Dawn and I decided. Right now, we really just want to focus on packaging. So Dawn and I just went ahead and just ordered some cups. We ordered a 16 ounce, 12 ounce, and an 8 ounce. And for now, we really want to get them custom, like with our name on it, but it takes time. So we figured just so we're not wasting any time, we just want to hit the ground running and start selling. We just generated some labels real quickly. You probably can't see it, might be out of focus, but then just gonna put a little label on here just so you can see with our little tag name. And we figured, I told Dawn I want to give our customers a really good experience from our packaging. I want to be very intentional and also the experience. So we also been talking about, we've been going back and forth. Dawn is really adamant about doing a food trailer. I'm more adamant about doing the brick and mortar. I can understand the reason why she wants to do the food trailer because it's low cost compared to having a brick and mortar, the overhead, which she's right. But I'm looking at it from a different approach long term. I'm more looking at, when you have your brick and mortar, you have your commercial kitchen in the back and you can do everything in there. But if you don't, if you have a food trailer, California have a lot of strict rules and regulations and things that you need to do before you're able to sell to the public. We have banana pudding, which is more of a dairy base. It's not like a cookie where it's dry food. So the rules and regulations are really different because, things can expire and, it's so many different things. So they require you to have a commercial kitchen. Commercial kitchens, which fine, we've been looking into. They're not as affordable as you think to a certain extent, depending on how much you're going to use it. They require a certain amount of hours minimum throughout the month. So I just figure out between that and other things that we have to do, it can almost equal up to paying just our lease and monthly on a brick and mortar. And with that, you're still doing a lot of traveling back and forth. You got to go to the kitchen. You got to take all your stuff. You got to take all your stuff from the commercial kitchen. You got to load it in your car. You got to go to your place and back and forth. It's just, there's a lot of work, and I'm not about that life. But if you have your own commercial kitchen, your own brick and mortar, you can do everything in your own kitchen, and you just transport it to whatever location you want to go. So, Dawn and I are still trying to figure all that out. We want to really run down the numbers to see if it actually make more sense. I also went and met with a actual brick and mortar. Wow. And the spacing was perfect. It was everything that that I envisioned for Dawn's business. We want to really not just focus on having banana pudding, but I'm always just thinking bigger than that. I'm thinking more like hospitality, and that can fall under so many things with like desserts and stuff like that. I want to have a true experience, so it's not just about banana pudding. So that's one of the main reasons why I want to have a brick and mortar for it, because I have so many ideas that I want to do. But the space was great. The space was just right. The only thing I was just concerned about is just the area, the location, the type of foot traffic that'll come through there, like the demographics and stuff like that. So, but we'll see. But I think, the way how we're going to roll things out, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
So we're about to make some banana pudding right now. We need to make one batch, which is basically one large tray whenever I've made it. And we're doing that to see how many cups we can fill from one batch. And so that'll give me kind of an idea of how many cups I can make out of all the batches that I make, when I really start selling it to people. So we're going to take you along with us. now, and this is probably the most tedious part, making the pudding, but also fun. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy, making desserts. I think mostly desserts. Cooking, I don't know if I would say I enjoy. I don't know if I enjoy cooking as much, but I do like making desserts. And Hannah and Amara will tell you, right, Hannah? What is something that you like that mommy makes?
What do you mean?
Remember I just made the salad Daddy said he really liked, the broccoli one? Next time I won't put all those veggies in it. Next time I'll just put...
That was way too many veggies.
Yeah. Anyway, so a part of owning a business is just like such a small part is actually cooking. Everything else is permits and licenses and packaging and how to market this thing so that people will buy. I mean, even if you have a product that tastes so good, if people don't want to spend the money, or they don't think, or they don't know that it's good, then they won't be buying, right? So you want to have buyers. I think a lot of business is just figuring out business related things. Anyway, so yeah, just a lot of that stuff. And then honestly, like for me, I love this, and my hope is that I'm able to leave my corporate job after after this becomes a successful business. But in the meantime, I work really hard at my regular job, and it does take up a lot of my bandwidth, which is also what I struggle with, like time management in terms of putting hours into the business versus taking care of kids, like I don't want to also miss out on that. Like they won't be this little for that long. So there's like a struggle of a mom just trying to juggle regular work with your corporate 9 to 5 with owning like food business, or just just making your passion into some kind of business, and then being a mom, and then being a wife. So it's just a lot of hats to wear and a lot of things to juggle, and it's tough some days. Like mentally, lately it's been hard because work has been stressing me out like crazy, and then thank God Monty's there to kind of help out with the kids, because if I had to do drop-offs and pickups and feeding and homework, I would be juggling quite a lot.
Can I have that one?
You want to help out? You're going to start wearing gloves, because when we make
I
food for
don't have
people,
gloves,
remember
though.
what we said, the food handlers, you were doing the course with me
It
today.
broke.
That's why I said, I don't like you holding the food with the hand, so you can have the banana.
Yay.
Honestly, I am so particular about when I make food for people. I'm just like, you have to wash your hands, wear your gloves, have a sanitary place. And I literally don't let the kids around it, because as you just must have heard, there's always someone coughing or sneezing, and it absolutely cannot be where I'm cooking. I just do not like that. And I'm extremely particular about making food. When I make food for people, it has to be clean,
You can make it.
No, she doesn't want to do that, Amara. Yeah, and then we were going to make this large amount of pudding today, but we decided not to because I was so busy with work, and between that and just like personal things, I was not able to. I didn't have the time really to just be making a big batch. And then also our whole idea of going and just pulling up and just selling.
This is my boat I made.
Shh.
This is my boat I made. This is my boat I made.
All right, Amara. Okay.
I have paper.
Amara's always doing artistic things, and then one day she's gonna show you everything she drew, because she's gonna be working on her skills to get better at art. And I'm so excited because she's gonna show her art and make the world so much more colorful.
Mommy, at bath time we're gonna test. Mommy, we're gonna test it out at bath time and see if it floats like a little boat.
But if the water gets in, the paper is gonna melt, don't you think? Anyway, so I was saying that we were going to go do all this stuff with like pull up and just sell, but then we decided like it just if someone does catch us, it's gonna be a big fine. We were like, let's just do this the right way and just post it online, and if friends and family want to buy or something like that, like If people just hit me up personally, then I will sell it to them. But other than that, like, we're just going to try to do it after we get our actual proper licenses, which is honestly the biggest thing. I feel like that is always the biggest hurdle, working with the city, because nothing with the city is fast, right? So, and they're so strict here in LA, and I just want to be careful, you know, just with all the stuff. So I thought this is a 16-ounce cup. I thought it was supposed to weigh 16 ounce, but when I put 15.8, it's already over full. So I need to figure out how to do this where I can close the lid on it, right? Do people fill 16-ounce cups with 16 ounces of product, or is it just like, okay, we fill it up to the brim, make sure there's no air coming in, and then that's it, you know? So right now, it's about 13 ounces, right? So that's this cup. I want to make sure that you guys get a lot of product because you will want to eat the whole thing. But I also want to feel like you're getting the most bang for your buck, right? So this is why I need the scooper, you know? So that with the scooper, I can just go like the ice cream scooper. That's really helpful, and it'll be out. So far with half a tray, I have made 3 larges, pretty good sized ones actually. See, the thing is when I put it like that, right? I just want to make sure it's completely patted down so that it's not sticking up, so it's using up airspace, so that when customers are paying for it, you're getting all the goodies, you know? It's really good, and I know that you want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth. So, and I want to make sure you're getting your money's worth, because that would be me. You know? Not like the corporations these days that are filling chips bags and all kinds of bags with just air. Have you noticed that a lot of the bigger bags are now filled with like literally half air? Like, I mean, we are literally paying for half air compared to what it used to be before, and that's where inflation is, I guess, you know, sadly. So that is not going to happen, is what I'm saying. Okay, so the major update this week is we went to see a brick and mortar. We really liked it. Not too sure about the building, not too sure about foot traffic, but we like the place. It's, I think, a good first spot for us while we learn all the stuff, like all this business. But I think some of the challenges we are facing is with finances and, you know, just trying to figure out the whole situation there, and then trying to see if the owner will even go with us. And so that has been one of like our major challenge.
Yeah, and also just to elaborate more on Dawn, we kind of did some of the research already. In order for us just to operate out of a farmer's market or anywhere, and if we don't have an actual shop, we need to have to work out of a commercial kitchen. And we realized, we did the research and the cost, you know, you have it where you can rent out hours in a commercial kitchen versus have your own private commercial kitchen spot. But if you do the hourly situation, I was just thinking long term down the road, like what if we come in a situation where we book something and we need to make sure that time is available and that slot is not, and then we just miss out on the opportunity because we can't book it because it's only like one of these hourly ones. They mainly set up for your own private one, and the cost of your private is probably equivalent to like what we'd probably pay for the brick and mortar, minus like adding appliances and all of the miscellaneous things you don't think about. So there's a lot of things that we just really need to really think about, and I want to lean more towards the brick and mortar because we got to pay the cost anyway, right?
Yeah. So yeah, talking about commercial kitchens, like that has been a biggest challenge. And so if you're here in LA, if you know of churches that are renting out commercial kitchens, or bakeries that don't need their commercial kitchens, you know, for a day or something like that, and wouldn't mind renting it out, you know, we could pay by the hour. Like, I think that might be a good spot also for us to do while we try to put a product out there, have people, you know, taste it, and, you know, try to put like basically our banana pudding out there. So our name out there, really. So that's, if you know of any, and please leave a comment, let us know. We are looking for one here in LA, but that has been a major update. So thank you so much for joining. See you next time.